The Subaru Forester has been making SUVs fun to drive since 1997, and there's a new one out for 2025. It's more handsome, it's safer, more luxurious than all of the other predecessors that have gone before. It's also meant to be even better to drive, so I'm going to take this one for a spin and find out if that's true.
So the body's stiffer and safer, the suspension is more compliant, but how does that translate to the new driving experience?
When that original Forester came out all those years ago, 1997, I am actually old enough to have remembered the launch. It did wow everybody because what Subaru did was basically take an Impreza chassis, put a very nice looking SUV body on top, and what you ended up with was a very practical lifestyle vehicle that you could put the kids and dog in the bag, and it was fun to drive. And what they've managed to do with this, even though it's a lot more luxurious than that old model, is make it just as much fun to drive. It's awesome, handles well, gripped really well, it's got lovely ride comfort, but we have to talk about the luxury, the tech that's in the car. That has come an awfully long way. I would say if you haven't sat inside a Subaru for a few years, go and sit inside one. You wouldn't recognise them from where they were in the 90s, even noughties. Cabin plastics, how soft everything is, how beautifully made everything is, the stitching, the leather, the suede that's in this one being the Touring, the top spec. It is all very, very premium. It feels like a very different world from where we were when this model first came out. You can hear it's beeping at me, it's telling me to concentrate on the road because I'm looking at you, the camera. This has the advanced eyesight system, so this looks ahead. It's got a monocular camera and a binocular camera, so it can see bikes, pedestrians. It will do all sorts of things to keep you out of trouble, but you can turn that off and just concentrate on the driving. You've got all the things you could ever want. You've got heated steering wheel, heated seats in the front, of course. You've got heated seats in the back for the kids. Every single USB, C, D, E, F, even probably letters they haven't thought of yet, you've got those as well. This enormous 11.6 inch touchscreen, which has got Apple CarPlay on it. It's just a lovely place to be. I say if you've got kids in the back, they will be very happy. If you pull down those rear seats, you've effectively got a van with a very, very high roofline in the back. That's the beauty of a boxy SUV. Tons and tons of room. But let's put it into sports mode and have a bit of fun. It handles so well, it's a Subaru. It's just what Subaru does really, really well. You just make cars that look good, handle well, and are dead usable and practical. This car has the e-Boxer, the hybrid system, which I like very much indeed. To me, it's the best of both worlds. I don't think I'm ready personally for a full EV yet, because I do crazy mileage and I never know where I'm going to fill up. This is great because I can fill it up on a super leaded pump, and it will run the motor when it needs to, it will run the electric motor when it needs to, and they work in perfect harmony. It just means I get better MPG. It pulls off on the motor, the electric motor, you can see that, and it goes on overrunning traffic at slow speed, you can hear it humming along. And what that does is improve MPG, makes it cheaper to run. I've always thought with the Forester that they got the size absolutely right. It's just big enough to get everything and everyone in, it's small enough to park just about anywhere. They've got the look right, they've got the handling right, they've got the ride absolutely beautiful. That new rigid body shell really does make the suspension work more effectively. It's a cracking package, and because these new models, despite all the extra tech, despite all the extra fun you're getting, are only a tiny bit more than the 2024 models, they're actually much better value. In effect, they've gone down for what you get, pound for pound. You're getting more car for your money. Well, I'm genuinely impressed. Then I'm a massive Subaru fanboy. Probably not the most objective review you'll ever get. So there you go. The 2025 Forester is everything they said it would be. It's packed full of tech, it's super safe, and I think it's rather handsome. So go and get a test drive for yourself at your local Subaru dealer. See what you make of it.